What's going on, guys? This is Tuesday 1.11 or 1.11. All right, so this is a front-loaded, heavy workout day. Your main lift for today is going to be front squats, working on increasing our weight and building our strength in our front squats using dumbbells. All right, so I'm going to use my pretty purple dumbbells for you guys. I'm going to use a lightweight so that I can demonstrate proper form and show you guys and talk your way through it. But I want you to use challenging weights, and each week you should progressively try to increase your weight for a couple reps of every set. All right, so our first movement is front squats with a dumbbell. So you're gonna take your two dumbbells and you're gonna hold them in front of your chest like this, okay? Not rested on the chest, out in front, brace with those elbows down into that side. Abs are in nice and tight, shoulder width apart, weight is in my heels. I'm gonna lower down. I'm gonna try to get my butt past parallel or lower than my knees. Push up through my heels and squeeze my glutes, okay? Shoulders back and down, abs in nice and tight. Lower down, try and get that butt past those knees, keeping that back nice and flat. Push through the heels, squeeze the glutes, okay? Front squat, right here. All right, now onto your accessory movements for this workout. After you've finished your front squats, you're gonna go into forward lunges, alternating. All right, so alternating forward lunges. Shoulders are back, chest is high, abs nice and tight. Take a nice step forward. Try and just kiss that back knee to the floor if you can, holding your dumbbells at your side, all right? When I take my lunge, I'll drop my weights, okay? Shoulders over hips, over back knee, right here. Nice and square. Everything is nice and square. This front knee is over that ankle. This is straight down from that hip. Push up and come out, okay? Abs are in nice and tight, holding those dumbbells, all right? Forward, alternating lunges. Next, we have a banded goblet. So you need your heaviest mini band that you have, or if you don't have a super heavy one, double up 2 lighters, triple up 2 lighters, but you want some good resistance on this, all right? We want some good glute activation, excuse me. All right, so I got a pretty heavy band, sticking with the purple theme today. Got it above my knees, all right? So we're gonna do a goblet squat on a 3, 2, 1 count. And that means we're gonna lower for 3, sit in the bottom of the squat for 2 counts, drive up for 1 count, all right? So it's one heavy dumbbell held at the chest, like this, elbows in, okay? Abs in nice and tight, get some good tension on that band, so a nice wide stance, weights in my heels, abs tight. I'm gonna lower down for 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna hold for 1, 2, drive up for 1, okay? 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, push up. Abs in tight. 3, 2, 1, hold. 2, 1, push up, okay? Banded goblet squats, all right? And again, the goal is getting those glutes below the knees. The lower your glutes go, excuse me, the lower you can get underneath your knees, or the glutes past the knees, the more glute activation you have in the squat. The higher you are, it's more quad dominant, okay? And we're trying to build nice round glutes, so get those butts low with your back flat. All right, then we have banded hip bridges, okay? So you're just gonna keep that band above the knees, all right? You're gonna find a spot on the floor, get those feet shoulder width apart. Scoot back right here. Shoulder width apart with the heels, or the feet, excuse me, like this. Pushing out, so I got nice tension on those outside of those hips, keeping my feet. I'm gonna drive and squeeze my glutes as hard as I can. When my hips are up, my chin is tucked into my chest. Okay, chin is in my chest. I'm not hyperextended looking backwards. Right here, lower down without touching the floor, drive right back up, squeeze as hard as we can, chin in the chest, and lower down. Squeeze and lower down. Squeeze and lower down. When I'm up, I should be in a nice straight line from shoulder to hip, shoulder to hip to knee right here, okay? That's what we're working for, all right? So those are your banded hip bridges. All right, next we have abductors, all right? So you're just gonna stay in that same position, and we're basically just gonna burn your hips out. So you're gonna be shoulder width apart with your feet, okay? tension on that band, and I'm gonna squeeze out, but I'm squeezing out from my hips, guys. I'm not just driving my knees, okay? I'm thinking about the muscles that I'm working. So literally put your mind in your muscle and squeeze out from the hips. Squeeze, squeeze. You will feel a huge difference if you really do this. If you think about using your hips instead of just driving your knees, it'll isolate so much more of the work right here. And squeeze out. And squeeze out as far as you can without letting your feet roll out. I don't want the feet to move off the floor, okay? I want them to stay flat on the floor. Squeeze from the hips. Nice and controlled, okay? Those are your abductors. All right, onto the core. So we have 20 weighted crunches, 20 X-abs, and then 20 lower ab lifts, or TVAs, I call these, okay? So weighted crunches, you want one heavy weight, one that makes 20 crunches super challenging, okay? You're gonna hold that weight above your eyes like this, and you're gonna push those shoulders straight up to the ceiling, just like this, okay? Weighted crunches, all right? 20 reps should be hard. Then we have our 20 X-abs. You guys know X-abs by now. Laying the great big X, full on, come up and reach for that toe. Okay, modified, keeping that back on the floor and bringing the foot to the hand. All right, X-abs. Then we've got TVAs. What do I call TVAs? So you're gonna lay on the floor, arms in T position, okay? Arms in T, legs are up. Again, I'm pressing my lower back into the floor. I'm bracing like somebody's gonna punch me in the stomach, okay? I don't have an arched back, all right? It is braced nice and tight, all right? So brace that back, legs are up. You're gonna slowly lower one leg at a time, lowering that leg as low as you can, keeping that back flat on the floor and your arms in T, okay? So that's those.